Ethereal twilight. The wolf princess's birth. The twilight forest. A realm where ancient trees whispered secrets to the wind, held its breath. A hush fell over the gnarled branches as the moon, a silver disk in the inky sky, cast its ethereal glow upon a hidden glade. This was the night of prophesied birth. Deep within the glade, nestled amongst roots older than time, Lyra the wolf queen lay in labor. Her silver fur shimmered with sweat, her golden eyes reflecting the moon's light. Her pain was immense, but her heart held only anticipation. Around her, a circle of loyal wolves stood guard, their hackles raised, senses alert for any threat. They were the protectors of the future queen, the embodiment of the wild's fierce devotion. Suddenly, a piercing howl echoed through the forest. A signal that the moment had arrived. Lyra cried out, her body arching with the final push. The air crackled with magical energy. With a final desperate surge, the first pup emerged, a tiny ball of white fur, whimpering softly. The wolves surrounding Lyra let out soft, reassuring growls. But this was no ordinary pup. As Lyra licked her clean, the moonlight seemed to focus on her, bathing her in an otherworldly radiance. A faint shimmer of silver dust swirled around the pup, coalescing into the shape of a tiny crown. Then, a second pup was born. Then a third. All were healthy and strong, but none bore the same mark as the firstborn. She was special, touched by the ancient spirits of the forest. Lyra named her Ilara, meaning shining light. As Ilara opened her eyes, they gleamed with an intelligence beyond her age, a spark of ancient wisdom. The news of Ilara's birth spread quickly throughout the forest. Animals of all kinds emerged from their hiding places, drawn by the aura of magic surrounding the newborn princess. Even the ancient trees seemed to bow in reverence, their leaves rustling in a silent welcome. Ilara was not just a wolf pup. She was a symbol of hope, a promise of balance between the wild and the world beyond. However, not all welcomed the princess's arrival. In the shadows lurked the necromancer, a sorcerer who sought to corrupt the forest and claim its power for himself. He saw Ilara as a threat to his ambitions. He knew that Ilara's inherent connection to the forest's life force made her the only one who could truly stand against him. He began plotting her demise, weaving dark spells in the depths of his lair. But the forest itself would not allow its chosen one to fall so easily. The winds whispered warnings to Lyra. The trees shielded her from the necromancer's gaze, and the loyal wolves stood ever vigilant. Ilara's birth marked not only the beginning of her life, but also the beginning of a great struggle. The fate of the ethereal twilight forest rested on her tiny paws. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Ilara slept soundly, unaware of the dangers that lay ahead. But in her dreams, she saw visions of the forest's future, both glorious and terrible, and she knew, deep in her heart, that she would be ready.